Yesterday I asked y'all who is the luckiest player in NBA history. Impressed to him, my favorite comment, who said Darko Milicic gets drafted second overall and wins a ring the same year that ends up being the biggest bust ever. It's facts, man. He was just in the right place at the right time, so definitely luck. Yesterday I tweeted out, send me the hardest quiz you can find. The impossible quizzes. So today we're taking one of them. I just clicked one and let's just head over to it. So usually when I take quizzes, I'm looking at my third monitor, but this time we're going to be looking at the second one. So I will be facing this way. Cool, right? All right. So even in this quiz title, it says it's an impossible, but it was made for me and Korzemba. I'm not sure if Korzemba has taken it. If he has, my apologies, but I can't get around to watching every video. If we scroll down to the bottom, you see we have not taken this just yet. All new stuff, but it's supposed to be impossible. Let's see if it really is. Hit play. All right. So it seems like there's going to be tips and we got to guess what NBA player they're talking about. I wanted to wear Jordan's number, but my parents told me to make another number famous, so I chose 15. That's Vince Carter. Boom. Vince Carter documentary, he talked about this. And I think that's some great advice from his parents. I mean, I want to be known for being me, you know. 23 eventually is going to be retired all around just because all NBA players want to be like Jordan. So they may wear the number 23, you know, or 24 if you're Kobe. So number 2, I love Kobe Bryant, but was a Clippers fan growing up. I would probably go to LA with my contract, because of course that's Paul George. I spelled George wrong. Paul George. There we go. Yeah, how are you a Lakers fan and a Clippers fan? I don't know if that's possible, but Paul George said it in an article that was written a couple days ago. I was born in 1945. There's no way to know what year NBA players were born. I think Wilt is the greatest player of all time. We're going to skip that. I became a practicing lawyer after retirement. That's George Mikan. George Mikan is now a lawyer. Well, he's retired now, probably. But is he still alive? Well, one second. Okay, George Mikan died in 2005. May he rest in peace. I did not know he was from Illinois, so makes me like him a little bit more knowing he's a hometown dude. Okay. I was born in France, named Jacques. Is that how you pronounce that? But is most known. That's a good one, because I have an idea. I've heard this fact before, but I don't remember what player it was tied to, so we'll skip it. The Iceman, that's George Gervin. Played for the Spurs. They came over to try to play for the Bulls for a little bit. I dated Madonna. Dennis Rodman, baby. Dennis Rodman was out there. I am a current player who never lost a home game in college through 3 seasons. Ooh. We'll skip it. I just got to think about some of those schools that were just unstoppable. But it says he's a current player, though. I don't know. I was the first athlete to become a billionaire. That is, of course, Michael Jordan. I only picked up a basketball because a Hurricane mate. That's Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan was a swimmer. Tim Duncan was training to be a swimmer. All right? And he ended up playing basketball because a hurricane did something to the pool. My name is spelled wrong. Wade. That's like one of the most famous stories dealing with Dwayne Wade. His name was spelled wrong on his birth certificate, and his mom said, I'm ready to go home. Let's just keep it. It's unique, and it kind of is. I was the youngest player to ever record a triple-double. That's LeBron James, but I don't know if that's going to be... Well, I don't remember what age he was when he did it, but something tells me Lonzo may break that, because Lonzo... I mean, that's kind of what he does, right? I was born... Oh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Let's start over. Abdul-Jabbar. I had the highest maximum vertical reach ever at a pre-draft workout. I'm not too sure. I called Dwight Howard too skinny to be an NBA player when he was 15. That was Magic Johnson. In Chile, my name replaced the truth in speech. What? We're going to skip it. The next one is Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain played for the Harlem Globetrotter. The original Twitter logo is named after me. I don't think they mean literally, but it's a bird. Larry Bird. I was first to win MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Finals MVP in the same year. That's Hakeem Olajuwon. Did I spell it wrong? Let's start it over. Olajuwon. There we go. Racism often forced me to sleep in college dorms instead of hotel rooms on road trips. That could be literally almost anybody that played, any black player that played in like the 50s or 60s. So I'm not too sure about that. We're going to leave that one blank. I was named after Japanese steak. Of course, Kobe Bean. I used to have the nickname Black Moses. Y'all didn't know this, did y'all? He went from Black Moses to Dr. J, which I think is a better nickname. Black Moses is not bad either, but Dr. J don't get much better than that. I played for the Bulls, Trailblazers, and Rockets. Scottie Pippen. I was the first NBA player drafted straight from college 2 decades after the first one. Skipping it. I enrolled in college but never played any games due to personal issues. I'm not too sure. So we got to go back and see which ones that we missed. I was born 1945. I'm going to skip that one again. Let's go back to the one about France. Jacques. I think that's how you pronounce that in French, you know? Jacques. Like Jacques Vaughn, right? That's how you pronounce it. I thought it was going to be Dr. J, honestly. But if it's not Dr. J, then the second person I had in mind, Dominique Wilkins, baby. I'm a current player who never lost home games in his 3 years in college. Don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's a little tough, but we only got 7 wrong so far. At the highest maximum vertical reach ever at pre-draft workouts. Gonna skip it again. In Chile, let's go back to this one, because when I read it the first time, I was kind of confused with what it was saying. In Chile, my name replaced the truth in speech. It's blank meant it's the truth. Oh my God, I saw the truth. I said Paul Pierce, but Paul Pierce is the answer to another one. All right, I'll take it. I'll take that accidental W. We have to skip it. Racism often forced me to sleep in college dorms instead of. I was the first NBA player drafted. I think he means high school. Straight from high school 2 decades after the last one. I spelled it wrong. Kevin Garnett. We got 5 more in 4 minutes. I'm going to speed this up because I literally just got to think. And I need silence for it. No progress. So because of that, we're going to give up. With 3 minutes left. Boom. We got an 80%. The average is a 41. Walt Frazier was born in 1945, and Wilt Chamberlain is the best player of all time in his eyes. Okay. Shaquille O'Neal has the highest maximum vertical reach. Bill Russell means the truth in Chile. And then Oscar Robertson, racism makes some sense because, I mean, he played in that type of era. I think I did pretty good for the impossible quiz. So thank y'all so much for watching. If you did enjoy the videos, always be sure to leave it a like. Tomorrow, shout out. Let me know in the comment section below. Yesterday we did who is the luckiest player. Let me know who is the most unlucky player in NBA history, all right? Excited to read the comments. Peace.